Good morning YouTube and welcome to Vlogtober, and this is day 11, 12 and 13 because I have had a very hectic weekend. I had one of my granddaughters all weekend, the 7-year-old, and then I had the 2 and the 5-year-old granddaughters for all day Saturday. And then late afternoon Saturday, my other son turned up with his 2 sons, who are 7 and 4, and so they played with as well. So it was really hectic, and of course I had my 7-year-old on Sunday, my 7-year-old granddaughter on Sunday, so I got no time for videoing and didn't get a lot of crocheting done. It was full on child minding, so but it was lovely. It was lovely to have my granddaughter over the weekend and to see my other granddaughters, my 2 grandsons. So but very busy. So yeah, so that's my excuse. So hopefully I can catch up and be daily again. Right, if you saw the intro, there was the postbox, the crochet topper for the postbox, and that's round the corner, just round from my house, and I walked round there to post some letters, and there it was in all its glory. And yeah, it's a pumpkin one, looks beautiful. I don't think anyone's ever put one on that box before, and I've lived here 20 odd years, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they put one a different one on for Christmas, but I'd love to do one. So I might look out for a pattern and see if I could do one. But yeah, it looked really good. So yeah, so I'll put a bit of the video up here again while I'm talking to you about it. So yeah, so I don't know if any of you have ever had or done one or had one, because the only thing I wonder about is obviously you do the animals or characters depending on the season, or flowers or whatever, and you sew them onto the sort of the lid bit. But I wondered if anyone's got a pattern for the lid bit, because that's obviously what do you use to do that? Do you just do a square and draw it in with a string, or do you do maybe a circle and draw it in with some that might work. So yeah, so if anyone has done one before, please let me know if you have a pattern for the actual cap bit, because that would be interesting. Okay, so let's get on to Crochet Society Advent Calendar 2022. So I finished day 20, and there it is. And it looks pretty good, doesn't it? So that's day 20. And that was called Hearts, mini hearts. So yes, I don't know if you can see, they do look a bit like mini hearts, don't they? So a bit skew with, but yeah, it's mini hearts. So the next one is day 21, and that is Spiky Star. And that's this one here. And we are using the Creamy Coffee, which I don't know if that's the new one, is it? That's the new one. This is Creamy Coffee. No, this is Sugar Almond. So we're using the Sugar Almond, and the Creamy Coffee must be the one we used before. This one here, so very similar colours to slightly different, but this is more beigey and that's creamy. So but yes, so we are using those to do the Spiky Star. So that's what we're going to do. So hopefully I'll get that done next time I speak to you. And then obviously we've only got a few more to do, and then it's got to all be put together, so that'll be interesting. So yeah, so happy with that. And the Halloween blanket, well, I've done a bit. I've finished the pumpkins, and I've started on the ghosts. So there we are. You see? So these are the pumpkins. They're looking good. And then you can see I've started on the ghosts. The only weird thing I will say is you have got to watch the when you change from because you change hooks, because they say to keep it tight, these bits here, because it gets tight, these bits here where you're working, so you go for a bigger hook. But even so, you can see how it's a bit wavy and baggy here when you go back to the smaller hook. So you have to keep, I think it will need a good pull out to sort of block it out so that it's a nice neat square. So you have to watch that. It's all to do with tension, isn't it? Tension is the key, I read somewhere. But yeah, so, but it's looking good. And I've got 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks to finish it. And how long have I been doing this? But I'll have more time when I'm not doing this one. So, but then I've got the other calendars to do, haven't I? The gift of Christmas, which I haven't. I've only done that single square that I showed you last time. So yeah, so I need to get on with this. Oh, that was the doorbell. Hopefully my husband will go. So yes, so hopefully I'll be back to normal with daily vlogs, and I'll see you tomorrow. So bye for now.